You've got the business idea. You've already started operations, making lakhs and crores in revenue. You're ready to scale, maybe invest in growth, hire people, or open a new location. So you speak to your bank relationship manager, you wait, you explain, and they tell you, sorry, your loan cannot be approved. Or you reach out to hundreds of angels and angel networks in the hopes of raising some equity funding. But the answer is same. You're not ready. You don't have enough proof of concept. Business is not scalable or unique, etc. Don't get me wrong, I have faced a lot of rejects myself in my first startup 7 years ago, and I had to say no to a lot of founders for all the above reasons. This is the moment most entrepreneurs give up. But here's the truth, if you know what the banks are actually looking for and how to present yourself, getting a loan becomes predictable. Because let's be honest, equity funding, angel funding, VC funding, less than 5% of the total startups ever are able to raise equity funding, and less than 1% are able to reach the Series A, Series B VC stage. So, the most predictable way to generate funding for your business is through bank loans. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to prepare your loan application, how to get approved even with no collateral, and how to avoid the common mistakes that get 90% of applications rejected. It's exactly how we work with businesses and help them raise crores in debt without collateral, without commissions. Stay tuned until the end to know more about this unsecured loan facility. So let's jump into it. How to actually get a business loan from an Indian bank. Whether you're a startup, a freelancer, a small shop owner, or running a growing MSME, this step-by-step guide will help you speak in the bank's language and get that yes you require. So let's start with the basics. Why do most business loans in India get rejected? It's not because your idea is bad. It's usually because you didn't come prepared. Here's what Indian banks are looking for when reviewing a loan application. Point number one is business registration. If your business is not registered, there's no way you're going to get a loan. So essentially, that's where you need to start. Set up an LLP or a private limited, which might have some form of compliances. But if you're looking to build a bigger business, these two are the best channels to go for. Or if you want to remain like a small SME which you want to build for yourself, you can even do a small Udyam registration, which is barely a 15-minute process online. That's the process which most MSMEs use to register, and it has a lot of benefits to register as an Udyam on Udyam registration platform. Point number two, income proof. Banks love predictability. If you're already earning, you can show 2 to 3 years of income tax returns. Provide the bank statements that show consistent deposits from your business. In fact, we are helping multiple businesses with even just 1 year of experience. Number three, business plan. This is where most business owners, most entrepreneurs fail. They forget to provide a complete and a thorough business plan. A single one pager that says, I will open a shop and sell products, or open a shell, I'll create a website or I'll create a platform to sell the products. That is not a plan. That won't work and you'll never raise funds from that. Your plan should clearly show how much money you're asking for, what are your operations, what are you currently doing, what are you currently making, how you're going to be using the funds, how you're going to be using the loans, how you're going to be able to grow your revenues, and most importantly, how you're going to repay the loan back. Think about it. The capital which bank gets, it's not bank's own money. It is the money of the people which they entrusted their savings, their valuable earnings over their lifetime to the bank to generate returns on that. So if you are unable to create a compelling business plan and show the banks that you are not able to repay the loan, why would a bank invest in you to begin with? That is why this is one of the most important crucial steps which you need to take care of before you take for a loan. Think about Vijay Mallya case, right? Everyone knows he's left India and is sitting in London because he could not repay the loans. That's why banks have become ultra careful before issuing loans to businesses. Point number four, credit score. Even if your business is new, your personal credit score matters. Anything above 700 or 750 and above increases your chances dramatically in terms of raising capital. Point number five, collateral or a government guarantee. Collateral is the number one way to raise capital. It's extremely easy and extremely cheap. In fact, you already know that you can get home loans for anywhere from 7 to 7.5%. That's applied not just for home loans, but any other assets that you might have. So collateral is the fastest way. But you might be thinking, I don't have any property to pledge. So don't worry. There's a very powerful scheme for that. And I'm going to be talking about to you more about that right now. If you're running a small business, there's a government scheme you need to know about, which is CGTMSE, which is the Credit Guarantee Fund Trust for micro and small enterprises. So what does it do? It allows you to get a loan without giving a collateral. The government backs your loan. So if you default, the bank gets its money from the scheme. Here's how to apply under CGTMSE. Number one, make sure your business is Udyam registered. Udyam registration is the most mandatory thing before you start asking for loan. It's even better if you have a 1 year of GST filings with you, because that's going to be extremely predictable and show banks exactly where you're located in terms of not only your GST filings but in terms of your revenues as well. Point number two, prepare a clear business plan. Point number three, approach a bank that's already registered with the CGTMSE scheme. Most major public sector banks are already do that, and ask them to specifically apply under that scheme. Or you can reach out to us and we can help you. We are empaneled with almost 50 banks and NBFCs and make it extremely streamlined for you, and we don't charge any extra commission for the same. So depending on the type of the business, you can get loans from 1 lakh rupees to 2 crore rupees under this route. But just because it's collateral free doesn't mean that they'll approve anyone. You still need to show that you're serious, prepared, and are low risk. Because think about it, just because government is bearing the risk doesn't mean that you simply ignore paying the collateral. Because then how would you be different from other loan defaulters and who government is chasing after them? So let me simplify everything into a step-by-step checklist that you can actually follow. Number one, get your business registered. Number two, keep your bank account separate one for business and don't mix it with your personal account. Point number three, file your ITRs and gather your last 6 to 12 months of bank statements. Point number four, reach out to us. We don't charge any extra commission for this. Step number five, we create a clean, simple business plan for you. Step number six, we plan how much money you need and why. Step number seven, make the application, get your loan approved, and essentially we ensure that you get the loan. These 7 steps aren't just theory, they are the exact framework used by businesses across India to get funded through bank loans even at early stages. Remember, banks aren't trying to block you. In fact, this is essentially their business model. Think about who hasn't been harassed by Bajaj Finance or HDFC to take pre-approved loans from them. Loans is literally their business model, but all they're looking for is to minimize the risk. If you can show that you're in control of your business and you have a clear plan of growing your business and repaying the loan, the banks will support you. The NBFCs will support you. So, if this video helped clear things up, share this with your business owner friend who's requiring to raise loans, and we can help them make it extremely simple process to ensure that they're able to raise loan in less than a single month. So don't forget to subscribe, click the bell icon so you can level up your business and get more business insights to grow your business. All the best.